Hey everybody, happy Monday. How is everybody? How was your weekend? A couple minutes early. I'm in an event today. So I am in the event. Hey Amanda. Hey Janice. Hey everybody. That's so weird. It shows, wait, it doesn't show any eyeballs up there. Hang on. Hey Lisa. Okay, there it is. There's the eyeballs. Okay. I'm a couple minutes early, but, well, just a minute early. So I'm going to give everybody a chance to pop in. Still getting all my stuff situated here. We're doing a fall project. Hey, girl. All right, let's see. I'm wishing I would have brought a regular hair dryer up here. I've got my heat tool, but I'm working with some silk florals today, leaves, and that heat will kind of melt the. And I meant to grab that. It'll be all right though. Y'all come on in. As you pop in, say hi. Let me know you're here. I know Miss Jim is finishing up. I just saw Janice. Hey, Deborah. Hello. Happy Monday. All right. Let's see. I'm hoping I'll be able to see all the comments. It's so weird. It's kind of way down there. Wait, hold on. What was that? Sometimes I'm nervous about touching the screen because I'm afraid I'm going to lose y'all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Sheila. Thank you for sprinkling it out, Janice. Thank you. Okay, so today I'm in an event with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group. And if you're not part of that group, go follow it. It's a free group. You don't have to pay anything to be in there. And they always have great events. Thank you for sprinkling. Hey, Charlene. So I'm doing it's a fall project. I'm using leaves, faux leaves. I got these last year at Dollar Tree. If you get them when they first put them out, you get first pick. So these are really big, really colorful. I thought they were beautiful. Okay, I think I've already cut them because I had used them on something last year. So what I'm doing, I'm going to make, first I was going to make like a banner or like a garland for my fireplace mantle, for the fall mantle. But I think now I kind of want to do like a swag. I don't know if I want it to go all the way across. I want a cluster that I can kind of drape at least from one corner, partially across. So, hey Jill. Hey Lavada. Hey Deborah. Young's Vintiques. Hello. B, I can't pronounce your name. B Nimi. Hello, hello. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to make a cluster, but I like these colors, but I want them more muted. So I'm going to do a chippy crackle finish on them. I got one here, and I want some of the color to show, but I don't know if you can tell real well on the camera here, but can y'all see a little bit of a crackle? But you can still see a little bit of the color. I kind of maybe want to show a little. This isn't even one of these bright ones. This is what is this one off of? Ooh, what is this? I've been painting some while I was watching Miss Jim work on her cross. Thank you. It's a peel and stick wallpaper mural. It looks like that thick acrylic paint, I love it. I only have it on this one wall. The rest of the walls are just a neutral beige color, boring beige. But I just like having that pop of color. Those are like all my favorite colors, just kind of smeared up there. So I like it. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm taking these silk leaves or faux leaves from Dollar Tree, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just using Elmer's glue, regular school glue. You know, not everything is cheapest at Dollar Tree, because now it's the $1.25 tree, and I know some things are more, but glue will always be one of the lower priced, I'm sure. But Dollar General, it was $1, and I would not be surprised, since it's back to school time. You might find this at Walmart for like 88 cents. I don't know, but you never know. Dollar Tree's not always the cheapest. Anyway, I got this at Dollar General the other day for $1. I usually get it at Dollar Tree, but I thought, okay, it would be at least $1.25 at Dollar Tree, so I grabbed another bottle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lower y'all down. Hey, Penny. Hey, Jan. Hey, Joy. Hey, Laura. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for sprinkling, Deborah. Okay, so I'm gonna tilt y'all down a little bit so you can see what I'm working on. If the comments are in your way, depending on what device you're on, sometimes you can swipe the comments to the side. Sometimes there's a little button where it says comments. You can tap it. There might be an arrow. So if you want to get the comments out of the way, there is a way to do it. Hey, Natalie Murray. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just going to take these silk leaves, and I mean, if you didn't want the colors to show through, you could paint them another color. Or you could paint over the whole thing. I kind of want the colors to show through, but you know what? I might actually do a few. I got this metallic, it's teal, it's Deco Art metallic teal. I might do some in that, and then still do the white, crack the white over it, so a little bit of that shows through. We'll try one. Let's try one. We'll just test one out. I got the hiccups, excuse me. I've had the hiccups twice today. Hi, Patty. It's a pretty teal, and it's metallic. Okay, I'm just gonna take one of these, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna paint. I think actually I'm just gonna paint more the edges, because I want the, well, I don't know. Let's just paint the whole thing. Let's just paint the whole thing and get it over with. Okay, so it's starting out yellow. This is such a pretty color. And like I said, I'm going to be painting it over this, so I'm not worried about getting it too fully covered. But I do want to get a coat on here. Let's see. I am going to rub this in pretty good so it's not real thick and globby, because I want this to dry pretty quick. Now when I go over it, I'm going to do the top coat a lot heavier. And also, when I use that glue, I'm going to do a pretty heavy coat of the glue. I probably should have bought 2 bottles of that glue. I have a little bit already though. Okay, so I'll show you. Okay, so now it's teal, and it's metallic teal. So pretty. So what colors is everybody doing for their fall decor this year? Are you like a traditional fall person, like these colors? Or do you, oh, I have these too. These might be from Walmart. I'm not sure. They're a little bit smaller. Yeah, because there's more on the stem. I think this bunch might be from Walmart. But see, they're more like gold. They got a little bit of metallic in them. But then these are from Dollar Tree. These are big. Okay, so we just took it and turned it teal, but I am going to paint over that. So, you're new to my page, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So you have okay, so if you go to Vintage Country Crafting Friends, if you go to that group, make sure you go to Vintage Country Crafting Friends group, because Janice runs this group, and this is her group, and her page, her business page is Vintage Country Crafting. So if you're in on her page, it won't work. But if you're in the group, watching, like say you go to the group and you find this video and you're watching, when I'm done, once I turn off, as long as I'm going, it won't work, but once I turn off, if you refresh your page, all you do is swipe down and refresh, because it's going to go to the next video when I'm done, or it'll say, I don't know what it'll say something, but if you refresh, but like if you came here directly to my page and you're watching me, when I'm done, it's going to take you to my next video, or one of my old videos. It might be the last one I did. It might be one from last year. You never know. But if you refresh, it's not going to take you to the next crafter. I wish Facebook would come up, would do that, because that app, Whatnot, we can actually raid another page and take everybody with us. It's the coolest feature. I wish Facebook would get that. Makes it so much easier. Hey, Blanche. You like traditional, Kathy? Y'all, Quality Crafts by Kathy. She's up after me. And then there's one more presenter. If you missed all the other presenters today, you can watch all the replays from the group. And it's Crafter's Choice. So the cool thing about Crafter's Choice is you never know. You could get a cooking video. Like I was in a Crafter's Choice last Tuesday, and I did a taco recipe. It was a Taco Tuesday day for me, so just drying this a little bit. But you know what, while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and, like, okay, so the ones that I'm leaving the color they already are, I'm going straight to the glue. So I'm going to do a nice thick layer of glue. My brush from the glue. Where did I put my brush? Wait. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to just take, it's just Elmer's glue. I know everybody's in fall mode right now. I almost did a Halloween, but I want to make this because I want it for my house, because I've already started pulling some fall stuff out. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to focus mostly in the middle, like branching out onto the leaf. But I'm not going all the way to the edge, because I'm going to leave some of it showing this color. But I want to keep it pretty thick. I'm not going to like rub it all in. See how it's still kind of milky? Okay, so I'm going to let that sit. I'm not going to let it dry completely. I'm going to leave it a little tacky when I paint over that. Let's see. This one I almost let dry. Hold on. Here's some smaller ones. All right, so I'm gonna take, I need a whole bunch of these. I'm probably not gonna get enough done to do the whole swag here, but we can at least get it started. Let's see. So I've taken some, I wanna show y'all. I went ahead and took some. I was watching Miss Jim. She was on before me. And I went ahead and started painting them. See how you can see the color, the orangey red color? Now, see, to me, I didn't do enough. I want to do a thicker coat. You don't want to over brush it. You don't want to overwork the paint over the glue. So you really want to get a good heavy coat. So I wish that I had done, I'm gonna try it. Let's see what happens. Let me find one. Okay, like this one, I did a heavier coat and it's still wet. I'll take my dryer. I got my heat tool. I meant to bring my hair dryer up here so I could use the cooler setting, because these are, you know, they've got the rubber, not rubber, plastic veins on them, and I'm afraid I'm gonna melt them. So I'm just gonna be real careful. Okay, so as it dries, so once you paint the glue, and while it's still tacky, put your paint over it, and as it dries, it will crackle. Now there's other crackle mediums out there. I just like this one because it's cheap, and it always works good for me. This is the first time I've tried it on leaves, but I've done it on like wood and stuff like that, and it works really good. So let's see where this goes. Now I did take some. Let me see if I can find them. I took some and I painted some burnt umber on there. I think it's these. Yeah. I painted burnt umber, and then the glue, and then the white. I'm just mixing white and off-white paint. These are just regular apple barrel paints. You can do this with chalk paint too. If you have chalk paint, you can do that. So I'm gonna get all these going. Okay. Let's get this one. While this paint is still tacky, it's actually still real milky. I'm gonna go ahead and paint over it. Hey Bernice, thank you for sprinkling. Hey Brittany. Hey Susie, welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna do, let's see, this one's orange. That's just Elmer's glue that I've got painted on there. And then I'm gonna take my white and my off-white. The off-white I have is the antique white. I have parchment. I also have parchment, so whatever colors you want to do. I just want mine to be kind of neutral. I'm going for a whole neutral tone. I don't want any bright. I've got plenty of bright colors in my living room, so I'm going to try to keep this a little bit more neutral. I think I used my wrong brush on the glue. That's all right. Y'all, I've got leaves scattered all over this table. Okay, but before we start, I think my teal is dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a glob of glue on here, so that can be setting up a little bit. And like I said, I'm mostly doing it, focusing more towards the middle, and just kind of, I'm gonna kind of fan it out along the leaves. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Okay. You see that? Okay. I'll let that set for just a minute. Alright, so I'm going to go back to this one. It's still all goopy. And I'm just going to take, see, I've got, it's white and off-white. And I'm just doing whatever gets on my brush. And like I said, you want it, I want a thicker coat than that. I'm wondering, I think I could paint glue over that again and go back over it. So you don't want to overwork your paint. So try to get, what is it they say? Get it right the first time. No, I'm just kidding. So try to get a good coat of it on here in the first swipe. I think we can go back over that though. Okay, so you can still see the edges. I want to be able to see the edges. I saw some leaves at, I think it was Kirkland's, and they were metal, and that's what gave me this idea. So I started looking around for inspiration on Pinterest. So I'm trying to get that look like those metal leaves I saw. Okay. There you go. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's right, Amanda. That's my that's my slogan on Whatnot when I do auctions, because I like to do like mystery bundles. The rule is we get what we get and we don't pitch a fit. Hey, I was in my garage. Anybody that knows my whole dilemma, I'm dealing with Glowforge issues. My new Glowforge is supposed to be here either tomorrow or Wednesday. It looks like tomorrow, but I'm not getting my hopes up. But so I've been out in my garage trying to clean up some stuff because we had to pack up the old Glowforge, and I found 2 big tubs of craft stuff that's been stored on a shelf. And I have a tub of, I call them bases. I guess you would say bases, or God, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Just pieces that you would craft with. Oh, speaking of that, I got to show y'all one I got. I got it right here. I'm always looking for pieces to use as a base when you craft. And I found a whole tub of them, all kinds of pieces. Trays, frames, shapes, like I already had like the acorns, pumpkin shapes, things that you could do. Y'all, look, I went into Goodwill, and then I went into, there's a local thrift store. I have no idea yet what I'm going to put on it, but look at this. It was $4, and I couldn't not get it. It's huge. I might have to back up. Look, it was $4. Look at this. It's wood. I think it's like a pizza oven paddle. Look how big that is. I got it for $4. It's huge. So I just grabbed it. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna put on it, but it's surfaces. I was like, S. Surfaces, yes. Bases or surfaces. Thank you, Natalie Marie. But yeah, I'm always looking for surfaces, and I found a tub of them that has been stored away, and here I am still buying stuff. So I'm probably gonna put those in my next Whatnot auction, because I have like a bunch of the same ones. Like if I find stuff on sale or clearance, or some of them are brand new, some are from thrift stores or stuff like that. Yeah, it's like a pizza peel. Okay, yeah, because it looks like they might have used it once. Look at that. They probably gave up. But it's so big. It's like a big paddle. But it'd be fun to do something. Okay, this one's crackling really good. I think the trick is to dry it while it's still wet, and while that glue is still wet. Okay. You'll see the crackles in it. Okay, I'm dying to do the teal one. Hold on. Okay, because the glue is still tacky, so I'm gonna brush the white and the off-white over it, so you can still see the teal. And we're gonna try to get it on the first try. Try not to overwork it, but okay. So you can still see some of the teal. That teal's so pretty. I hate to cover it up, but I do want it kind of peeking through. Is it going to crackle all the red? God, I wish I had my other hair dryer. I have a fan on over here. Maybe I could hold it up to the fan. Hold on, I don't want to go get it. Elmhurst, Illinois. Welcome in, Elizabeth. Welcome to my page. If you're new here, my name's Jennifer. Welcome in. I'm in Georgia. Been here all my life. Born and raised here in Georgia. Born in Atlanta. Okay, this is crackling. I'm excited. Starting to crackle. Y'all see it? Okay. All right, I got this one. You know what? I'm going to, I'm probably not going to put this one on my swag, on my fireplace swag that I'm doing all the neutrals. Let's paint over this in that teal and see how it looks. There's that teal. There it is. I'm just wanting to see how it looks. I'll just do one of them because it's still got the glue on it. The glue is still kind of tacky. I'm not so concerned with the orange showing through on these. Okay. I thought it'd be pretty to do these in various sizes and line a picture frame like that, or go around the edges of a picture frame. I think that'll be pretty. We'll do that one next. Okay. All right, so there's glue under that. Let's see what happens when this dries. Hey, Cindy. I know, this is the first time I've crackled leaves. This Elmer's glue method always works good for me when I do it on wood or MDF. I have not tried it on here till now, and some of these have done good. I think getting the paint, the glue thick enough, and then getting the paint thick enough over the glue while it's still a little bit tacky is what's best. Now, I did see another method where they got to this point here, and then, let me try this a little bit more, and then they went over it with a like a dark stain or wax. I've got some burnt umber here. We'll try it with that. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it brings out the crackles. It's not doing much. This one's not really changing. So, you know what? Let me go over it. Some of the white. see if that does anything. Hey, Debbie. Y'all, Amanda, she's my welcome, she's my greeter. Amanda is like the most welcoming person I think I've ever met. She's like my Facebook BFF. She's the sweetest. It's not really doing anything. We'll come back to that later, maybe. Or maybe we'll forget to go back to that. Okay, let's take some burnt umber and see what we get. Actually, I might water it down a little bit. I just want to do a little bit, not a lot. Hey, Margie. From Vermont, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, Debbie. Okay, water it down. All right, so I got a little bit of burnt umber on here. Can you see? I mean, but the crackles are showing up pretty good on this one. Just gonna do a little spot. Actually, I'm just gonna blot it because I think if I rub it, it's gonna scrape some of it because the paint is kind of crispy. I think if you like grungy, you know how people grunge a lot of their stuff? If you like that look, this might be the way to go with this. I don't though. I'm not a grunge person. I think it's cool, but I don't have it in my house, so it wouldn't match. Get some water. Scrape it or sand it out. I'm afraid it will come off. Like, okay, I just wet this a little bit, and that looks a little better. Hang on, I'll hold it up. Or if you have baby wipes, this would work. But this is a little darker than what I'm wanting, but I could probably dry brush over that. But see how you can see it better? And you can still see the color around the edges a little bit. Is that too close? It gets blurry if I get too close. I love the teal color too. You know what? Let's see. Got this big one. It crackled a little bit. See, it kind of peels the paint off. But I kind of like it. Let's see. I think that's kind of pretty. So it'll still be neutral, but it'll have a little bit of color showing through. Let me see. Like if it's with some other leaves. Because what I'm planning on doing, y'all, is I took a piece of macrame cord and I measured my fireplace mantle, which I originally just measured the whole like distance across, and I tied little loops on the end because I have these little 3M hooks up under the, I have like a wood overlay on the mantle, so I have these up under it. So I'll have to take a picture and show y'all. But anyway, I measured how long across it would be. But I don't think I'm going to do this all the way across because I was going to do just leaves and make like little tassels with macrame cord. And then I thought, wait, maybe I'll do like a thick swag of, or like a spray, I guess you would call it. Like a swag of these leaves kind of clustered together. So I think I'm gonna try that. I'll take a picture for sure so y'all can see that. But I do like all the colors, especially if they're gonna be kind of grouped. I'm gonna like glue them so they kind of have like a, they're all kind of connected. I don't even know how I'm gonna say that. Let me see. Okay, so I painted a bunch before I got on here. Let me see. I think if I add a little bit of glue. Y'all, this is a lot of layering I'm doing because I have not done this. This is new for me. So this is like a guinea pig project, and I can try it. If it doesn't work, that way y'all don't waste your time. Let me see. I hear a doggy. All right, I'm just brushing a little more glue on here. And then I'm gonna go over it with some white. Hey Denise, y'all, Doodle Denise Designs, she's after Kathy. So I'm up now. I've got like 25 more minutes, and then Quality Crafts by Kathy, she's up after me, and then Doodle Denise Designs. Denise, there's somebody on Whatnot. Y'all, I'm addicted to Whatnot. I have another one this Thursday afternoon. I have a bingo game we're playing, but somebody on there, their name is something Doodles or something. And I thought it was Denise. I was like, Denise, is that you? She's like, nope. Sorry, I thought you were my friend Denise. Hey Lisa. So yeah, I just saw Doodle and I thought it was you. She was like, nope, it's not me. It's not her. Wrong Doodle. Okay. Let's see if this crackles a little bit better. But I do have a whole bunch of leaves already laid out, so I'm gonna start like kind of gluing them on there so we can see how they look all clustered together. Let's see if this one crackles some. Got a cat named Doodles. Hey Linda, I think a swag would be so pretty. Was it Lolly Doodle? No, I think it was somebody that just found me on Whatnot. I don't even think she knows of me on Facebook. But she bought some stuff. I'll have to go back and look and see what her name was. I just saw Doodle and I was like, Denise, is that you? Because she was bidding and she won something. But it wasn't Denise. No. But you get a weird name when you sign up with Whatnot. Like I think you get a few to pick from, but they always have like numbers in them. But then you can go in and change it. Mine is Studio J Company Jen. And when people read it, like if I pop in on somebody's auction, they'll say, hi, Studio Company. They miss the J. And I'm like, there's a J in there. They're like, hello, Studio Company. I don't think it'll let you do capital. I don't think it does capital letters. Okay. This one's not really crackling, but the edges are a different color. Okay, so let me show you which ones I got. I got a pretty good combination of these. Let's see. This one's got some of the orange showing. I wanted them to look like white metal because I saw something at Kirkland's. I'm pretty sure it was Kirkland's, but they were white. It was like white metal and almost like some of the paint, the white paint had chipped off, and you could see it was. I should have took a picture of it. I thought I could keep it here, and so I'm working off something in my memory bank here. I might go over this one a little bit more. A little too brown. Okay. I still love this one. I found the prettiest glass bottle vase. I'm not sure which one you would call it, but it's really big. I found it at Goodwill for like $6. It's this big green glass. I'm gonna have to take a picture of that. And I found these, not at Goodwill, I found these stems of, they're not pampas grass, but they're like, they're poofs. They're long stems and they got these big puffy, I gotta take pictures, I can't even describe it. But I put that up on my mantle, so I think pops of like teal and greens and all that will be really pretty for fall. So we'll see. This one, you can kind of see, I feel like it needs more of the white. Even if it's not crackled, it looks kind of chippy. It's weird because some did crackle. Let's see. I can see the crackles in this one. If I get too close, it's hard to see. This one you can see them. And this one's still a little bit wet. I have one. Yeah, you can see it like right here near where my finger is. It's really crackled. Let me see. This is the one I painted teal and then tried to crackle. It didn't do anything. I wonder if the metallic paint, oh, I know what I could do. Here. Got a wedge. Hold on. I have like rose gold and I have worn penny, like a copper. Let's do this. Y'all, I'm kind of experimenting here. I'm sorry. I know I should have had a plan. I mean, I had a plan. I just haven't done this one. So I'm kind of winging it. Okay, I'm going to take a little sponge. Oh, here. And I'm going to take a little bit of that copper, metallic copper deco. Yeah, it's deco art. I'm just going to go over, this is the one I painted teal. And then I painted I did glue. And I did the white and the off-white. I'm just going to brush a little bit of copper metallic on here, just because I don't like it. It looks kind of plain, so I'm hoping this will kind of jazz it up a little bit. Okay, let me take another one. I'm going to take this one. You can kind of see the colors that it was. You can kind of see them a little bit on the edges. Thank y'all for the hearts. What other group? What other group? I know, what's today? Monday? I don't know other groups on Mondays. Janice's group is the only one I know, this one. But you never know. Some groups don't have like set days. Like sometimes they'll just pick a random date. This is the copper. If I get too close, you can't see it, but this is actually really pretty. It gives it some shimmer. I think this might be the answer. This jazzes them up a lot. I also have rose gold over here. That would be pretty. And then I've got gold. I don't have it in here with me, but these deco art metallics, that's what that teal is. This one. I thought I had a, this isn't metallic. This is folk art, berry wine. I thought I had a metallic, like burgundy berry color. That would be really pretty. It's hard to see. Hold on. Okay, If I get too close, you can't see it as good. Okay. All right, I'm just going to hit a few of these and then let's start gluing some onto this to see how they layer up. I do like the metallic. I like this copper. It's called Worn Penny. Worn Penny. I'm going to do it on this one too. I'm hoping it'll just like when light hits it, it'll have a little bit of a sheen to it. Like a, not really a sparkle. We were just saying sparkle makes everything better. Sparkly. I have a magnet on my fridge. It says, what does it say? I thought I had it all together and then I saw something sparkly. And that's me. I was like, down the rabbit hole. Okay. I think these orange ones look really pretty. It's hard to tell, but y'all, it's really a metallic. It's not even, I don't think it's showing up real good on there. All right, let me get a few more of these. And we'll start gluing them. It would be pretty if you were doing a lot of teal. I'm gonna just grab one. Let me do these and then I'll take one and do this with the metallic teal on here. Or should I should go ahead and do it. What if I love it? And I'll be like, do more. I'm gonna do one of these smaller leaves. Okay. Oh my gosh, I do love it. Really pretty, especially on the off-white, that white and off-white. There's another small one. I wonder if it would look better if it was dry brushed on there. Yes. I might as well go ahead and finish that one. I did half of it. Here, let's dry brush one and see how it looks. We'll do this one. I'm gonna dry brush some of that teal. Okay. I love the teal. Is Diane cooking? Diane's always cooking. I wish she was my neighbor. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna do some of the copper. I still wish I had the burgundy metallic. That would be really pretty on there. I don't know about that one. Y'all. But that is pretty. Okay, let's start gluing some on. I missed a few. I'm telling y'all, I started on several of these leaves, so I'm just trying to grab them. They're spread out all over this table. Okay. Okay. Is that it? This one? Thank you, Diane. Diane, are you cooking dinner? I missed it. Someone asked what you were cooking. Okay. Now, let me move all this. Okay. I'm going to need a lot more leaves, but I'll get to that. I got a pretty good bundle here, but I'm going to need a lot because I want it to be a thick swag. Let me move all these. How are we going to talk about 10 minutes? Okay. Okay, dokie. Doesn't have anything. Okay, so like I said, I just took a piece of macrame cord and put loops on the end so I can attach it. Alright, so I know it's going to come from under. So I'm probably going to come down a good bit. If I need to fill it in, I will. But I just hate to put a bunch of leaves here and it's going to be hidden because it's going to be coming from under the mantle. You'll see it when I'll take a picture. Okay, so I'm just going to start hot gluing them on here. I'm wondering, I'm gonna start about the middle of this. I probably should put some parchment paper under here. That way, in case it stick, I don't want it sticking to this paper towel. Hang on. And I'm just going to kind of overlap them a little bit. Hey, Karen. Hey, Darlene. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I finish something and I'm like, oh my God, what happened? And it takes a lot of doctoring. What have I done? I like the one with the teal. I think once it's hung up, it's going to be really pretty. Okay. I don't want to cover them too much, because I still want to be able to see. The leaves. I'm just looking at anywhere that it's going to be touching like another leaf, just kind of tacking it together. Hi Peggy. Where did the leaves are from Dollar Tree. These, the little stems. I got them last year. Honestly, if you hit the Dollar Trees right when they start putting out their stuff for the season, that's usually when you get the best stuff. Before everybody has picked through it and kind of buried stuff. I think some of the leaves came from Walmart too. Like the stems that have like a whole bunch of leaves on them. I think those came from Walmart. And those are still pretty cheap too. You get a lot for like $3. Should probably do all the big ones and then layer little ones kind of on top. That's what I'm gonna do. We got 4 minutes, y'all. Oh, now I want a baked potato. Just had a baked potato. Okay, so here is what I have so far. And I'm probably gonna make it a lot thicker. At least I hope, I want to make it a lot thicker. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. Let's see here. Start at the middle. Keep my parchment paper down. Okay. But see, I put 2 big ones there, and then I'm going to take a smaller one and put it like right there. Because I want it to be like thick, like clusters, like a cluster of leaves. I don't want it to just be single leaves. All right, 2 minutes, hang on. Y'all don't forget Quality Crafts by Kathy. She's up next. Kathy with a K. My mom's name was Kathy. She spelled hers with a K too. It was Catherine. She spelled it with a K. Quality Crafts by Kathy. If you have not, y'all, if you have not seen Kathy, most of y'all know Kathy. She's my favorite. She's such an entertainer. Especially when she dresses up for like my favorite was Wednesday Addams from the Addams Family. That was my favorite costume. Kathy, you're going to have to do that again if you're still here. Hey, Loretta. Oh, I love sweet potatoes. Yes. Yummy. My husband's like, we should just do sandwich night tonight. Now I'm wanting a potato. We're going to have to go somewhere where I can get a potato. I'm going to do sandwich night tomorrow. Okay, y'all, I've got like 1 minute, so I'm just going to go ahead and hold this up. I've got a long ways to go. But I will get a picture once I get it up on the mantle. Hold on, let me put a dab of glue right there. Put this down on there. All right, so I'm gonna fill it up. Twist it around. I'm gonna fill it up and get it hung on my fireplace. It's gonna kind of drape across the fireplace mantle. And I'll get a picture and I'll post it on here. So if y'all don't already follow me, please, if you don't mind, if you tap the screen now, even if you think you follow me, you can check it. Do you tap the screen? Look for those 3 little dots. Sometimes they're up the top, sometimes it's at the bottom. But look for the 3 dots, and that's the menu. And when you tap it, if it gives you the option to follow, tap that so you can come back. Easy. you can find me easy. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, y'all, go over and check out Kathy. Okay, it froze up for a second there on me. Okay, y'all go check out Kathy. I will get this finished and I'll post a picture. Thanks for hanging out with me. Y'all have a great night. Bye, y'all. Hi, Mary. Thank you, Diane. Bye, y'all.